How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. This is the Bob and Brad finger massager. They call it the Hand Spa Pro hand massager, but it really does massage your fingers instead as well. I've tried a lot of different ones, and usually they're these big bellows that doesn't have individual compartments for your fingers. This one does. If you take a look very carefully, there's a little hole for each of your fingers and also a hole for your thumb. The controls will be on the top when it's on your left hand. If it's on your right hand, well, it'll be on the bottom if you want your hands facing down like this, or you can just kind of face it up like that. The outside's kind of soft. You can push into it. It's made of a PU material, polyurethane. Let me unbox this and show you all the features. Nothing else in the box. Top and bottom plastic packaging. Comes with a carrying case, a USB-A to USB-C charge cable. They use a flat cable type rather than the round one. There's also a user manual, the model number tag. This is a finger massager. I have one of these. They feel really good. The ends have these little rubber things, and you just fit it over your finger, kind of move it back and forth. You can actually squeeze the ends a little bit if you want a little bit more pressure on your finger. And it goes even further down. You can kind of massage your palm too. Interestingly, it comes with gloves, but this is kind of like for an alien because it has 4 fingers, 1 thumb, and an extra thumb down here that sticks out. I can put my hands in here first. And just kidding, this might be something that allows you to just kind of remove it. Nope. I just pulled it off. There is an on-off button, mode button, intensity button, and also a heat on and off button. It changes between 3 different modes: vitality mode, relaxation mode, intensive mode. This is usually different ways of massaging. You can manually change the intensity under each mode if you like: low, medium, high, and the light goes from cyan, green, and red. The heating function is an on-off function, so you can just turn that on or off. Internally, it fits like a glove. There's a hole for each finger. So I'm gonna put this eraser in here. And you see, it just goes in, and the air bellows will go completely around that. Make sure all your fingers are in each hole, kind of like a glove. Press and hold this to turn it on. It defaults on mode 1. We can change it to mode 2, which is green, mode 3, which is red. The intensity for mode 1 always default to the lowest setting, but we can change it to medium or high if we want. Same thing for the second mode. We can change it to high or low, and then for mode 3 we can change it back down to the lowest or the medium or the highest again. And if you want heat, you press the heat button and it just turns it on or off. Charging wise, just plug it into the USB-C port. The power button will breathe in and out to indicate that it's charging. Here we see it's using about 3 watts to charge, and you'll need a 1 amp USB-A adapter to charge this. The USB-A adapter is not included. When it's green and breathing, it's between 51 and 99% charged. If it's a green steady light, then it becomes 100% charged and it's fully charged. So when you unplug it, it turns off and you can turn it on. The battery level is indicated by this power button. When it's green, it's between 51 and 100%. And if it's a little low, between 9 and 50%, it'll be orange. And if it's below 9%, it'll be flashing red, meaning you need to charge it. We're taking a look at this without my hand in here. And as it inflates, this is the palm area that it's squeezing, and then it'll let go. Kind of lets go a little bit and then pushes back in a little bit, and then finally it lets go a lot more, and it's going to try to squeeze the fingers, if you can see back there. It includes 10 gloves. This is for if you don't want to get the inside of your hand massager dirty, maybe with sweat, or you can put lotion on your hands so that you don't get lotion all over inside of the hand massager. Remember to take off your jewelry or any kind of watches before you massage your hand. With the heater on, the inside of the hand massager reaches around 108 degrees right there where the fingers are. So it looks like it's heating around the fingers, but not the thumb. The thumb is that hole on the right over here. Let me turn it on and we can see it close up. Squeezes your fingers right there. So it alternates between squeezing the fingers and the palm. Overall, this is a very good hand and finger massager, especially when you want your individual fingers massaged. It kind of squeezes each finger individually. Times out at 15 minutes, but you can restart it again. The 15-minute thing is kind of like a safety feature, so you don't fall asleep and it'll just keep on massaging you. With a 2,500 milliamp hour battery, that's about 10 watt hours. That means it'll last about 2 hours if you have everything on on highest intensity and also the highest heat. If you don't have the heater on and on lowest intensity, it's of course gonna last longer than 2 hours. If you guys are interested in this product, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.